Hey guys, Blue Bridge here, and I did say the test would come against a low block team, and alas, we failed the test. So welcome to Chelsea 0, Brentford 2. Yep, you read the script. Another low block team come to Stamford Bridge, take the 3 points, off they go. And what is it with us? We played well last week against Arsenal, but against teams who come to play, I did say in my preview, didn't I? The teams who come to play, they give us a different problem. Well, not a problem, but it's something that we are more comfortable with. We got a positive result against Arsenal, positive result against Liverpool. But teams like Nottingham Forest, teams like Aston Villa, teams like Brentford, they know that they can be compact and we'll give them a chance to score a goal. Why does it take us 7 or 8 chances and we miss, and then the opponents, they score on their second chance? What is it? It's always the same. They only need 2 or 3 chances to score goals. We need 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 or 9 or 10, and we don't do it. And so they know that is the way to play Chelsea. We are mentally weak especially when we go a goal down, game over, and that's the way it's always been for a few seasons now. But before all this nonsense I'm hearing, okay, Pochettino probably did make some mistakes. His hands were a bit tied today, though. When we looked at our bench, and who was it on? We didn't have a lot of attacking options on our bench. Most of the players on our bench were midfielders or defenders, and we only had what's his name? The guy we bought from Brazil. Why do they call him D'Souza or whatever it is? Can't even remember the guy's name now. But he came off and played the last 10 minutes of the game. Wellington, whatever his name is. And it didn't really make a big impact because, let's be honest, he wasn't really meant to be part of our team. He was meant to go out on loan, but he had to stay because we didn't bring in a striker, and that's the problem. This issue, and I've mentioned it before. We spent so much money on midfielders. So we bought 8 central midfielders. If you under this ownership, is it 8 or 9 midfielders? And we haven't addressed that elephant in the room, the attacking options for Chelsea. We haven't got. It's not only just an attacker, an out-and-out attacker, but someone like a Tony or Osimhen or someone like that. Is somebody who can be that difference maker, somebody who has got quality in final thirds with their decision making, their skills. We saw Raheem Sterling. Again, Mr. Inconsistent. He's always dribbling into a blind alley. How many times did he have the ball in good positions but not have the quality to pick out a man? Very disappointing today. So, and with Madueke on the other side as well. Apart from that, unlucky with that shot, that curler that hit the post, the cross bar and post. Had that gone in, could have been a different game. But apart from that, what did he really do in the game? He was very frustrating as well in the game. Didn't get himself into good enough positions in the final third. Only bright spot once again was Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer was the only one who you look at and thinking, yeah, he was, from the attacking point of view, he's the only one who you look at and say, yeah, this guy is inventive. He was trying to unlock the door. And he should have a great pass to Cucurella, and Cucurella should really have done better with that chance, that opening. So, and then Cucurella had another chance over the other side where he just didn't connect with the ball properly again. So twice it was Cucurella in that position. And why is it Cucurella who's a left back in that position and not one of our other players? That's the question that needs to be asked. And when we don't have the obviously Reece James in the play, so our width from the fullbacks wasn't there. Cucurella doesn't give us enough options when on the left hand side as well, because his crossing, he sort of floats those crosses in, doesn't whip the ball in at all, made it easy for the Brentford defenders. So yeah, again, low block side, we struggle. And an alarming stat. Pinnock, Yeah, Pinnock from Brentford has won more games at Stamford Bridge than Enzo Fernandez. And Enzo Fernandez has been here since Christmas. Let that sink in. And yeah, it's not good. Our one win in 13 now in home games for Chelsea. Not good at all. Things that need to get better. And that's what I'm saying. That's the disappointing thing. We didn't address a quality attacker. Two attacking positions were not addressed in this window, and it was obvious where our problems lied. Not only in scoring goals, but somebody who can create goals. We've had no one since Eden Hazard who can be that difference maker for us, and we haven't bought quality. When I say quality, I mean top draw quality for a while now. But some of the spaces that I just visited, I just had to come off. The negativity is through the roof. It's just ridiculous at the moment, all this negativity. And it's just like fans want us to fail, and so they can come out and say, oh, I was right, you were wrong, I told you so. And it's just doom and gloom. And the thing is, why is it that we perform so badly at home? The fan base there's the negativity coming from the crowd is coming through to the players. Apparently, I heard today that at half time there was some fans who were having a go at Nicholas Jackson, and Nicholas Jackson didn't take too kindly to it. Is that going to make him improve his game, shouting abuse at players when they're coming down the tunnel? I don't think so. So that's putting a lot of pressure on the players as well. I know the fans are frustrated because our home form hasn't been good for quite a while, but having a go at the players, do you think it's going to make us improve as a team? No, it isn't. So I just think that's just counterproductive. And I said that time and time again. You're not helping the situation neither. And if you think having a go at the players is going to make them perform better and win games, no, it's just going to do the opposite. So you are part of the blame why the team are not performing as well. I said it, I don't care. And the other thing I think that we should be doing, I was looking at the pitch today, and I noticed that our pitch is still quite narrow. There's a lot of space that can be utilised with unused space down the flanks. Can't we just make our pitch that little bit wider? Why? What does it do? When teams are playing low block, they'll have more ground to cover when playing low block. When you're playing on a tighter pitch, it's easier to play that low block way. So I think if we sort of widen the pitch just a little bit more, just give us a bit more room to manoeuvre, to play our football, then that may be the way forward. I don't know. And my final point before I go, a lot of nonsense. I heard, everyone's crying back to the days where Thomas or Tuchel was sacked. Okay, the timing of the sacking wasn't great, but you got to remember what happened when Brentford came on the Tuchel. We got spanked 4-1. So having Tuchel here, having another manager here wouldn't make a difference. Every time we have bad results, the solution is let's get rid of the manager, like we did with Potter. Now we're seeing that it's not just a manager issue. It's a mentality thing. It's something that someone summed it up nicely. We were heavily reliant on Eden Hazard the last few years to open up the locked doors and he was the person that we always had to turn to. Even Willian was good. People used to slag off all the time. Willian could come up with something. So now Eden Hazard has gone, who was our difference maker. Willian, he can score a goal from nowhere. Then the players that we've brought in, the level of quality hasn't been good. So guys, what do you think of the situation at Chelsea? Are you still depressed? Do you think we can come out of it? Do you think we're just going to end up mid-table again next season? What can we do to start beating these low block teams? Stick your comments in the section below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on post notification to be notified every time I make a new video. Take care.